Good morning, Mote families. I'm Miss Allison, and it's a beautiful day for some backyard yoga. Welcome to Ocean Moves with Mote. Today we're going to be learning about Eugenie Clark, the founder of Mote Marine Laboratory, and we're going to be learning about her through our moves and a story about her life and how she wanted to become a marine biologist. So Eugenie Clark, or Genie, that was her nickname, she was born in New York City in 1922. Have you ever been to New York City? Maybe seen a picture or a movie? There are lots of tall buildings, so let's go ahead and start with our tower pose. Take your arms, stretch them all the way over your head, and we're gonna make a really big building. And if you wanna make them even taller, try to stand up on your toes. Great job. Now I'm gonna be talking about sharks a lot through this yoga presentation. So if you hear me say shark, go ahead and put your fins up at any time. Should we practice? Shark. Great. So when she was in New York City, she went to the New York Aquarium almost every weekend, starting when she was about 9 years old. So let's go ahead and have a seat and get in the car to go to the aquarium. So sit with your legs straight out in front of you, and we want to make sure we're safe. So go ahead and reach over for a seatbelt and click it into your opposite hip. But maybe you're on the other side of the car. Reach up on this side and click that seatbelt onto the left side of your hip. Now this is a little bit of a bumpy ride, so go ahead and bounce your knees as we drive to New York Aquarium. Oh, we're there. Let's go ahead and stand up. And we are so excited as 9-year-old Eugenie Clark to go to the New York Aquarium. So let's go ahead and skip. And we're there. Now when we go to the aquarium, we like to look all around, don't you? Yeah. So just like Genie, we're gonna look left and right and up and down and right and left and down and up. But Genie's favorite part was looking at sharks. She used to press her face right up against that glass and see as far as she could see into that tank. So let's practice our smush face on glass. Hands up on the glass, stick your face up into the glass, and make a smush face. Sometimes we do that too. Awesome. Well, Genie wished that she could be a marine biologist from that very moment. So let's get down and wish to be an explorer of the seas. But when she told her family that, they didn't think it was a good idea. So she got a little bit grumpy. Let's make a grumpy face. Take your arms out and put your right one on top in your cross-arm grumpy pose. And arms out again. And left arm on top this time. Grumpy face. Eventually, Genie's mom agreed to get her a fish tank so she could at least see the beautiful fish that she so wanted to study. Let's go on our bellies and do a fishbowl pose. Go ahead and reach your arms out to the side. And you're gonna stretch up like this to make a round fishbowl. Okay, so since Eugenie Clark wanted to study to become an ichthyologist or a fish scientist, she had to read lots and lots of books. So she went to school to do this, just like many of you do. Let's go ahead and do our book pose. Put your arms out in front of you, and then move them over to the right side and touch the ground. We're gonna open up the pages of a book. Make a big rainbow like pages of a book turning. We're gonna go over to the other side. Now Eugenie Clark read and also wrote lots and lots of books. Something else she learned to become an ichthyologist was how to scuba dive. So let's stand up and do scuba dive poses. All right, so let's reach down and get our mask. And we're gonna put our mask right on our face, put a strap up over we need what on our feet? Fins. Yes, so we're going to lift up our left foot and put a fin on our foot. We're going to take our right foot and put a fin on that foot. And then we're going to reach our arms up way up high into the sky. And we're going to dive on 3, 2, 1. Dive down into the ocean. Splash. Now we're in the water. Let's get on our bellies and swim. So you can pretend to swim like this. You can also practice lifting one arm and the opposite leg. So left arm, right leg, right arm, left leg. And let's alternate a couple times. We're swimming and we're looking around, finding all the cool underwater animals. So Eugenie Clark went to lots of amazing places to study the underwater life. Now when we're going somewhere close, we can walk, we can ride a bike, we can ride in a car, but to go far, you need to hop on a plane. So let's put our arms straight out to the side, and we're gonna bend over about halfway and make some airplane noises. And she landed in the Red Sea. She did so many cool studies there and told people about them that someone decided to help her start a marine laboratory called Cape Hayes Marine Laboratory, which was then to become Mote Marine Laboratory. So she had to move to sunny Florida to do this. So let's make a big sunshine. Lean it over to the right, lean it over to the left, and right up high in the sky, that big ball of fiery energy. Fantastic. So Genie Clark started Mote Marine Laboratory in 1955. And we have a very, very special logo. What animal is on that logo?
A shark.
It's a shark, because that's what Genie Clark loved to study. So let's go down for our last pose. This is shark pose. Go on your bellies. And we're going to take our shark fins and put them up on our head. And for a tail, you can bend your knees like this. And here's our shark pose. Okay, let's everyone come to a crisscross applesauce position. Thank you so much for joining us today for Ocean Moves with Mote. We learned a lot about Genie Clark, who is really an inspiration to us all. So we hope you have an amazing day and join us for our next Ocean Moves with Mote. Bye. If you enjoyed this session of Ocean Moves with Mote, please feel free to let us know. You can use the hashtag OMM and post pictures of you and your family doing the moves on social media. Please feel free to also let us know if you have any requests for topics or stories that we can include in the next Ocean Moves with Mote. Until then, be well and have a beautiful day.